Hey, Rochester Intermediate School students, this is Mrs. Luttrell. I'm going to show you today how to access Destiny Discover in order to find books easily in your library. Okay, the first thing I want you to do is open up a new tab if you haven't already done so, and then get to Classroom. You should have already joined the Intermediate School Learning Commons Classroom. I want you to click on that, and it takes you to this first page, which is called a stream. Scroll down until you find Destiny Discover Home, and then click on that. This site is called Destiny Discover, and this lists all of the books in our library for you. Okay, if we go ahead and look at the page real quick, it organizes it by recently added books. So this is this first row are new books in our library. The next one is popular titles, so that's the books that a lot of kids like. And these things are called collections. Collections I'll be adding to throughout the year, and I'll be adding them kind of based on projects that you do in class. I know that 6th grade does a World War II project, so I created this collection of all the World War II resources you have access to in our library. So if you like World War II, this is a great spot to go to, and it lists all of the books in our library for you. This next spot makes it real easy on you too. So if you know you like sports, go ahead and click on sports and it'll bring up sports books. Okay. If you know you like mystery or scary stories, graphic novels, this is the place to look. Okay. Will you right now click on historical fiction, because that's my favorite. So I click on that. It's going to bring up all of the books that are listed under historical fiction. Remember, fiction are books that are, not necessarily true. They can be based on true stories, but they're not really exactly true. So if I look at this section, I'm going to see tons and tons of books that we have that are under the banner of historical fiction. If we have it, it'll be green. It'll say in. If we don't have it right now, it'll say out and be in red. But what I would like you to do is to click on the right fight. So if I clicked on this third one, it's going to take me to this book. It gives me a description of it. Okay, it tells me what it looks like. It gives me the call number. And over here on the right, it gives me more suggestions. So if you know you really liked this Sinking of the Titanic book, you clicked on that, it's going to give you more books to find that you may also like that are similar to the Sinking of the Titanic. Okay, but for right now, I want you to pay attention to this thing called the call number. Okay, the call number is what you need to write down, and you can use the papers on your tables to write the call number down and then to go find the book. If it'll start with an F, if it's fiction. So then you go to the fiction side and then you look up LYN. And then you should be able to find the right fight. Okay, let's go ahead and click out of that. So those are for fiction books, right? I can also find the call number right here, F. Lynn. All right, so let's go ahead and search for a book that I know will be nonfiction. So I'm just going to type in cats. Okay, now cats, it's bringing up lots of different books. It's going to be fiction if it has the F, but I'm going to scroll down and hopefully it's going to pull up a book that's nonfiction about cats. So if I scroll down, I'll find everything big cats. And I know it's nonfiction because it has a number in front of it. Okay, so if it has a number in front of it, I'm going to go to the wall of the nonfiction. I have to find this number and then use the CAR to help me find this book. And it should be in the right location in numerical order. Okay, so I know I like everything big cats. Here's the call number. Okay, and here are more suggestions for you that this database thinks that you will like. Okay, so just one more time. If it has a number in front of it, it is nonfiction. So I go to the nonfiction side. If it has an F in front of it, then I know it's fiction, so I'll need to go to the fiction side. Okay? The next thing I need you to do is to go up to the top and just click on Destiny Discover again. I want you to bookmark this page. So I'm going to highlight this top part and bookmark it with a star. But I also want you to just drag it down here. And so then I have a button that's easily accessible the next time I open up my computer. Okay? All right. So the next task, the last one, I want you to click the login button. And you're going to use your student ID, and usually it's the first part of your email address. So mine is S. Luttrell. Yours will probably have your graduation number behind it. And then I'm going to use my password. And it's going to log me into my intermediate school account. The reason why I want you to access this, okay, it's going to tell me, hey, welcome, Sarah. So now it knows it's me. But I want you to access the part underneath the main menu that says checkouts. If you click checkouts, it's going to tell you how many checkouts you have, which is amazing. So if you don't know if you have an overdue book or you don't know what book you lost, this is the place to look. Okay? Alrighty. So Destiny Discover, it helps if you log in. If you do log in, okay, you can also create your own profile. You can favorite the own types of books that you have, like your favorite books that you like. Okay, you can access the collections, which I showed you, but most importantly, you can view your checkouts, the books you have checked out, and then maybe the ones that you have lost or you can't find. Okay, have a great day. Happy searching. Make sure that you ask lots of questions if you don't understand.